Welcome again to the Yard Vibes. Yes, we're here again, as you can see, with the new branding. So yeah, let we get right into it. Right now, Jamaica is in full celebration mode. Road March Sunday, Kingston outside wild. But I need to ask a question. Who is this Jamaica actually for? Because while the streets are dancing, reality is still moving. Welcome to Unfiltered Common Sense. I'm your host, Germs. I don't know it upon the Yaad Vibes channel. For Yaadis, built by Yaadis. Yeah. So yeah, we have a few topics we want to go down today. Let's see what we have on the topic board here. The resilient narrative versus reality. You see big headlines come out. Jamaica made nearly $1 billion US in the first quarter. Even after a big old hurricane Melissa. Carnival versus the economy. See, we want to say if we can get through AI, Jamaica leading the Caribbean. And we see something about reparation. So yeah. But me think we want to left the Carnival for last, so we get through the other thing them more quick. A lot of people forgetting, Some people there wait. Sorry for you wait. Whoever did that wait and gone. Big up yourself, thank you for check in on the poll. Yeah, we also running a poll where poll say. Okay, here we go. What best describe Jamaica right now? We are improving. Only tourism is improving. It's complicated. Reality is getting worse. That I poll I changed up years ago along. Make sure everything I run copacetic. We got people from London, New York, Jamaica, the whole US, the whole Canada, the whole Caribbean. We are listeners from Africa too. Europe. We are hit all continent. So welcome again if you make it here, whether you're listening to the replay or you happen to be here live. Okay, so let's get into it. Alright, so since I look everywhere for your video, we couldn't find the video, so here we go. Headline: Jamaica earns US $956 million as visitor arrivals top 1 million in first quarter. 1 million people hit Jamaica. First quarter is 3 months, we who know. So January, February, and March, 1 million people travel to Jamaica on tourism. And that probably include people who go up on farm work and return and all that. Interesting. Jamaica recorded more than 1 million visitor arrivals and earned US $956 million in the first quarter of 2026, a major milestone achieved just 5 months after the disruption caused by Hurricane Melissa. So we see place still a flood out, all type of thing are going. Any of these money going to those people? Or is it sent here flood out, this a school I need that? So where money I go? Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett, who disclosed the figure during a diaspora reception at the Embassy of Jamaica in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday, described the performance as resilience in action. He credited the Jamaican diaspora as a critical force behind the recovery, noting that advocacy helped to counter negative perceptions and sustain interest in the destination following the hurricane. Before a traveler ever books a ticket, they often hear about Jamaica through you, Bartlett told the gathering, urging Jamaicans overseas to continue promoting the island. At what cost? Promote it to who? To all-inclusive hotels where treat the worker them bad and all their money go back to other countries. This is where we have the real common sense conversation with no filter and just the truth. The strong first quarter performance comes amid steady restoration of the island's tourism infrastructure, with major hotel properties returning to operation in recent months. Yeah, they have billions. Among them is the reopening of Eclipse at Half Moon, which restored its beachfront rooms to the luxury inventory, as well as the resumption of operations at Bahia Principe, can't pronounce them already, bro, in Runaway Bay, St. Anne's, where some 800 hotel workers have returned to their jobs. Bartlett said the recovery has been driven by the rapid return of room stock and visitor arrivals, supported by continued investment across the sector. Probably a donation money now give back to the rich them. He also pointed to the industry's performance in 2020 as evidence of its resilience, noting that despite the impact of the hurricane, Jamaica welcomed 3.7 million visitors, including 2.6 million stopover arrival and 1.1 million cruise passenger, generated an estimate of 4.9 billion in earnings. Okay. Yeah, hear that for yourself? Me I search the news feed them for everything. I mean, I see none of them. Yeah. So where is this money going? And that still sounds small for a country like Jamaica. The minister argued that tourism's strength lies not only in visitor numbers, but it is widely economic impact, particularly through linkage with local industries. He also underscored the growing importance of destination reputation in travel decisions, referencing his book Destination Reputational Resilience, co-authored with Professor Link Wallet. There's a bunch of big fucking red for no reason. Try to trick people like not that's important. Fuck out of here. Bartlett said that in an era of global misinformation, you are strengthening our country's resilience, he said. He urged Jamaicans abroad to continue sharing the country's story and encouraging travel, describing them as among Jamaican most powerful ambassadors. I promote Jamaica and I say, please go to Jamaica, do not stay in any all-inclusive hotel. Make sure it says stream healthy. Okay, stream running healthy. Okay, everything good. Yeah, you get the same show where they're talking to one person or over 1,000. Okay. So yeah, what you guys think about that?
So given that China's exports drag...
Hold up. Make sure the stream running right, you know. Hold on there. Hit the like button, share the link, do all of that good stuff. That's the next topic here. Okay. That's the next topic here. Alright, stream running perfect. So yeah, we see Jamaica in the last 3 months since the new year start. till end of September, Jamaica make almost $1 billion US. And when we see things like St. Elizabeth flooding a go on, some high schools still missing roof, this, that, place clog up. Where are all these money going? Where was the money from the Mendelisa Relief Fund? What is?
And staying with this story, because the Ministry of Local Government, Desmond McKenzie, says all hurricane victims still living in shelters will be relocated by May 8th.
Still a relocate people and help people get back in the house. Isn't that crazy? Oh, this thing multi-streaming. Wow. Is it running two streams? Big up yourself, who in the live chat. And we're to 500 subscribers. We're at 343. Okay. Trying to get to 500. Okay, I gotta turn this off. If I use up resources, I'm in a stream. Yeah, we got to the Carnival thing last. So yeah, see that people still in a shelter, and man, I talk about you just make $1 billion Jamaican dollar and people still are relocated in a shelter over 6 months after.
The minister says as of April 9, well, it's actually, as of April 9, 8 schools remain in use as shelters housing 81 people. The numbers, it added, have reduced significantly following the government's $10 billion roofs housing program, rental support and home repairs. Priority is being given to Petersfield High School down there in Westmoreland. It is now the largest remaining shelter with nearly half of all displaced residents. Authorities say a mix of solutions, including modular housing units and rent assistance, will be used to transition families into more suitable living conditions.
So yeah, if you depend on government people, like you get stuck.
They've reunited.
Are them not saying in Jamaica you get where you don't get?
And staying.
And you not see nothing about the $1 billion in the news, right? Let's see. Okay, let me turn on the chat. Make sure so on the chat pop up when I'm sending in the comments. Dispute over people have killed people over $7,500. Oh, $1 billion, but look what happened.
This evening, there's a call from a councillor and
Black
persons
Barbie
who use the Westmoreland Bridge in
says,
St. Mary.
Didn't they say China was gonna send some house? People need to stop depending on the government.
Yeah, for real, Black Barbie, I did hear something like that, right? Didn't they say China was gonna send some house? People need to stop depending on. Yeah. Road still messed up. People still a flood. You hear much millions of US what a donation. People still a move from shelter to shelter. Where all of the money they go? Then just make $1 billion of tourism. And that just this year since Melissa 4.6 billion they make US. So where money gone?
For the authorities to urgently stop mining operations before the roadway or the bridge collapses. They point to the collapse of a section of the embankment along the road and cracks in the road as worrying signs. But as Krista Campbell reports, the National Works Agency says there's no need for panic.
It would be a waste of taxpayers' funds to have.
Fuck every day and waste taxpayers' funds.
This bridge go down again.
The road right now is safe.
Cracks and collapse along the Westmoreland Bridge and the Junction Main Road in St. Mary that has Councillor for the Belfield Division, Levon Freeman, concerned and calling
Black
for
Barbie
urgent action.
6748 says, who is gonna investigate?
Nobody, cause everybody's corrupted. Everybody in seeing corruption, who can thief more?
Worried are taxi operators
And if you notice, most of them roads are only good, especially when you're there get off a Montego Bay airport. Most of them roads are only good up to certain miles in a tourist, in a hotel area to the airport. 5 miles out, you fuck with patrol. Pardon my French.
and residents who use the area regularly.
But should the rain not falling, we cannot safe now, but should
Black
the rain start to fall, we're going to be in
6748
problem.
says, we should panic. The rainy season is fast approaching, so the roads need to be fixed.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
With the road.
So, so we are going on the rainy season. So, what's happening? So, you will start split this already. So, after I walk down this already, you know. Okay. Don't say they're gone already, down the river, you know. Okay. See the next piece of going now.
Until one tourist dead, Jamaican government not deal with, not fix nothing.
If you look. I saw come after the edge, I go down the river. So, they go right up to the bridge.
They blame mining in the Wogwater River below the bridge for worsening the erosion of the road and embankment.
All them bag of mining, we had to dig up the whole country. You want to tell me, say Jamaica was so rich in culture and rich in a economy and natural. Hold on, let me rethink my thought. Rich in culture and sports. You want to tell me, say they couldn't have an event to happen every month in a Jamaica where government get behind, where if them really push tourism instead of dig up a place with some look of bullshit money where them foreign people are use. I get them. Jamaica should have a Bob Marley month. A UCN Board Sports Week where you showcase that the whole world. Something wrong with them people, yeah.
Which they fear puts the bridge at risk of collapse again. They point to the gross inconvenience when the bridge collapsed during the passage of Tropical Storm Gustav in 2008.
Because they don't stop digging and dig from below the bridge. So if I dig below the bridge, when the water comes down, where don't have to move.
There has been some mining and also beside the bridge, they have dug it away and it has caused the wall adjoining to the bridge to collapse.
National Works Agency NWA Communication Manager Stephen Shaw insists mining is being done to help the river and surrounding structures stand up better to floods and
Yeah, you need to say I'm telling people.
That assessments are being done to see if it is contributing to any of the erosion in the area.
If the situation were to reach that point where we believe that we need to suspend all mining between ourselves and the Mines and Geology Division of the Ministry of Mining, because that's really where the license come from, then that decision will be taken.
As for the collapsed sections of the embankment along the road, he explains it's happened because recent flooding from heavy rains washed away 2 culverts. And he adds that a heavy buildup of sand and silt at the point where a nearby gully meets the river made matters worse.
Because that would have also aided the washing out of the culverts during the passage of Melissa, because the water was not able to run freely in that space.
He says part of the works being done.
All right, they're on some bullshit, man. These people don't care about Jamaica. They care about my line in pocket. What a promise for a nigger. Hummingbird resident frustrated with unreliable water supply. In the 21st century, people still don't even have water now in Jamaica. Shit craziness. Government say it will continue to push for a reparation. That's a part of the topic. We just click this over before. So nothing about the billions of dollars we're making a tourism from the news. Lawyer raises trade concern over Royal Athletics transfer. Bunch of distraction news. Yeah, that's back, you know. Haven't been on live for a few weeks. You're back at it. Always working on consistency. That's the only way. Respect to all the new subscribers and all the people who passing through or have passed through. Black Barbie in the house or was in the house. Big up to you, wherever you listen from. Not a thing them not telling. You see them not telling nothing about the $1 billion on the news, because they know you ask other question about the road and the water them. Look, they every friggin' other topic about water. Flooding everywhere in Jamaica. How so much flooding are going on in Jamaica all of a sudden? That's a real question. Where all this flooding coming from? Is it water rise? Is it global warming? Which is it? Spur tree I kill people from Wappy kill Phil and now they can't fix this economy up on spur tree. The fuck? Let me see this. I take one tourist for dead before the government fix spur tree. The only time things happen fast are in the tourism area.
To a TVJ News follow-up now. A second accident victim has died following an early morning crash along Spur Tree Hill. The driver of the ill-fated truck passed away hours after receiving treatment in hospital. The passenger also died this morning. Their names have not been released. According to reports, the driver lost control of the truck carrying cement. The truck overturned, plunging nearly 80 meters into a precipice. Motorists are again being urged to obey the road code and to proceed with caution when traveling along Spur Tree Hill.
One extra.
Where I found wind that they really get problem to backside. That shit been killing people from as long as I was a child. I hear about Spur Tree I kill people.
To a TVJ News.
Okay, what next? Down the pipeline here. Look, the flooding. Every parish flood. I mean, alone I see it. I mean, alone I talk about it. Alright, let's see next topic on the board, yeah. Alright, Carnival versus economy. I left that for last. We might not bother deal with the Jamaican, the AI business tonight. Alright, let's check in on the reparation, then we go Carnival. How long we been in here for? What parish are watching from our country? Drop in a chat there. And hit the like button if you can. Okay, next we want to talk about the reparation thing.
Black Barbie 6748 says, Iran.
Black Barbie, you got jokes? Always thing down in Iran, any bombs dropping over there, any missiles passing your ears. Alright. This is the huge win on paper, but what does it mean for the diaspora and the people in the Yaad? Is reparatory justice just talk from the government or real shit? Like we find out.
The Jamaican government says its stance on reparations remain clear and unchanged. It will continue to press the UK government for compensation for the injustices of slavery. Dwayne Anderson tells us more.
The UK Reform Party stunned advocates yesterday when it proposed a policy to deny visas to people from countries seeking compensation for the injustice of the transatlantic slave.
Oh shit. England say if you want reparation, y'all ain't getting no visa. Seeing people help build up them country, they might push them out.
Trade. Jamaica is one of the countries seeking compensation from the UK for the wrongs of slavery. The Caribbean Reparations Commission swiftly condemned the UK reforms proposal as, quote, a legacy of toxic racism, end quote. I was not able to get a comment from Jamaica's Culture Minister Olivia Grange on the UK party's position. But this was Minister Grange in an interview with her news centre on Friday, reiterating Jamaica's mission when it comes to reparations.
We have a mandate from Parliament, unanimous mandate from Parliament to seek reparations. And we've been given that mandate.
Oh no, if you don't even get their money, the people at Jamaica will see it. Are the ancestors, are y'all motherfuckers going to put in on a pocket?
Chart a roadmap to achieving reparative justice. We have in fact retained lawyers and we are going to petition the king for reparations, as we felt that the monarch.
We believe her, or she just a chat be a shit.
Shut your fucking mouth!
I don't believe none of these people. I didn't know rub and tea for themselves.
Did not protect his or her loyal subjects. And so we are also taking action in that regard.
The minister was speaking moments after the Jamaican state completed a local act of reparation, handing over land titles in Albion St. James to the Rastafari Coral Gardens Benevolent Society as compensation for the atrocities.
I may have got on a Rasta. Bobby, you still in there? You're Rasta, you land and give away enough for Rasta about reparation.
Of the 1963 Coral Gardens incident. Minister Grange also responded to arguments.
Oh, me do a video on that, you know. Yeah, I think me do a video with regards to the reparations.
That Jamaica has been left with the figurative egg on its face after St. Kitts on April 3 declared Rastafari as a faith in law, and in doing so supposedly became the first Caribbean country to achieve this even before Jamaica. The culture minister said this is not so. She reminded persons Jamaica had recognized the Rastafari faith decades ago.
We have always identified Rastafari as a religion. And we also have...
Shut the fuck up and stop the lies. Because Jamaica, Rasta was once outlawed and used to get locked up. And, why these people just lie in front of people face so? Like people stupid or people don't know their history. You forgot how them used to deal with Rasta?
Rastafarian churches that have been registered in Parliament through private members' motion and recognized as a church. We also have the Rastafari mansions.
She welcomed the push in St. Kitts and reasoned Jamaica's pioneering work
If I realize that with blood clean Jamaica, this are St. Kitts.
Has preserved the rights and expressions of Rastafari locally and internationally.
I am happy to see what St. Kitts has done and to say that Jamaica has led the way in these areas in this regard, even in relation to the reparations movement. Before any of the Caribbean islands had set up a reparations body, we had set one up in 2009.
Dwayne Anderson, TVJ News.
Full of shit. Yeah, people see video. If you want to see a video, we talk about it.
DJ Timeline. Hi, I'm
Hold on, no man, me attack. Some manners, promoting my own videos. So this just dropped today. All pop stars stole Jamaica's sound and nobody stopped them. And this one, I think, all Black History exposes Jamaica hidden struggle of the island. Think with that.
As slavery instilled that in our way, so you have to get up early, go to work, and come back before the sun go down. And go...
I think we talk about some Rasta reparation thing in this. Part 1 saying separate things. If you ask me. Alright, y'all could go watch that by your time. Yeah, but I do have one coming up that the story Rasta. How Rasta influenced the world. That's coming up soon. Next one probably Jamaica obsession with KFC, so look out for that.
Debbie.
Alright.
The Jamaican government says it.
Okay. Let's get back on track. Ready for Carnival yet? See, everywhere I said Jamaica is back, you know. Driving from beautiful Mandeville to Pepper, Jamaica, Falmouth. So everything I said Jamaica back. Alright, nothing too much in Jamaican culture to talk about. Let's go see what's with the carnival.
Are being advised of several road closures across the corporate area tomorrow, April 12, from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. This is to facilitate the Carnival Road March. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is urging motorists to use alternative routes and comply with directions given by the police. The police say vehicles parked along the parade routes will be towed and persons are not allowed to issue free items or set up any sound systems along the parade routes.
Wow, what rules? Alright, I want to ask this question. Use the optics of this road march to discuss the two Jamaicas. How do we reconcile the massive spending on Carnival with the ongoing complaints about NHD funds being redirected and the high price of goods? Is Carnival a necessary cultural release or a distraction from the raw topics? Why use them sitting here? Me say Jamaica now I'll start have Pirates Week. Pirate never used to murder and rob people and something. So that way I celebrate now. People are paying more thousands of dollars for Carnival. $500 US for Carnival costume. What make them the money they need till we are here one side people can buy rice and sugar. Aisle. So it's like we're living in two different Jamaica. One a scrape by and one for you rich.
Additionally, motorcycles, ATVs and pedal cyclists, as well as stunt performances, will not be allowed in the space.
So is it worth it all not shutting down people have to go work, inconvenience and life? I don't know. See some Carnival video. A rich all-inclusive soccer experience. Alright.
Welcome back, continuing the news. A rich, high-end soca experience wrapped in an all-inclusive brunch. As brands seek to provide more classic carnival offerings, Ritz, which is hosted by Yaad, delivered that to soca lovers at the University of the West Indies on Thursday. Ramarda Lyons reports.
From daylight to sundown, the Oriental Garden at the University of the West Indies was watered with music, food, and refreshments for Ritz. Rainfall delayed the start time, but that wasn't a deterrent for patrons who kept coming in droves. It's one of the many all-inclusive events leading up to Road March on offer by Yaad. In this crowd, there are people who attend all the events, day after day, consecutively. And while it screams party animals, it gently whispers money set aside for entertainment.
Yeah, some of them, you kind of see this and some of them dudes in there. You just want to ask them.
Why are you gay? Entertainment, They say the thousands of dollars they fork out repeatedly is an investment that's worth it.
Yeah, people start call dumb shit investment. Investment supposed to have a ROI, return on investment. So what the fucking return you get in and go drink liquor and dance on the bullshit for a couple hours? People are so stupid and easy to get brainwashed with terminologies.
From Trinidad, we are used to a lot of all-inclusive parties. So we invest in it because it's all-inclusive.
Bitch, it ain't an investment. Fuck you mean?
You don't have to worry about having to work with money because you're going to get the drinks, food. You know what I mean? The vibes is there. My money is well spent. So I think...
Say that. Say you spend your money for have fun. Stop talking about investment and dumb shit.
Jamaicans need to do that more because the experience is amazing.
No, the fuck they don't. They don't have the money to go give back rich corporation. Cause guaranteed them are people that are now some all-inclusive hotel where general people, here when they say all-inclusive, that means that everything go back to the fucking hotel. They not buy food for nobody outside the restaurant, them outside where regular local Jamaicans are run. No. When the money I go back as Spain, Mexico, US, Europe, whoever own these hotels. So stop telling Jamaican bullshit.
Totally think that it's worth going to an all-inclusive fete. You have everything. You can experience all of it, having a chic style.
Yes, bitch, that's how business work. You pay $3,000 and we see how we can make you do everything for about $1,000 we pocket $2,000. Shut up.
You can dress yourself up and having a good time. Don't worry about buying drinks, buying food. You have everything here all set up already. Yeah, I just enjoy it so much, and all-inclusive fetes are my favorite.
A major pull factor this year, a live performance from Trinidadian soca group Test the Band.
You think a typical local residents of Jamaica can afford some of them things that are forbidden? The same for your average Jamaican.
This give you one of the closest things you can get to being on the road during Carnival. And it being one of the lead-up events kind of help you to build the momentum to then go on the road than just to get up and jump on the road cold turkey, because you won't feel like you have that momentum.
Now director of Yaad Mass, Daniel Beckford, says patrons are eager to spend on the brand.
Listen, because they know that it's once a year, they actually save up to ensure that they're able to purchase a package to enjoy all that we have on the road.
But some may not be able to speak on financial preparation.
It's a little hard for the dog because, you know, what if I didn't pay for it? But...
Yeah, somebody will beat out the back of your feet.
No, I mean, I love the events leading up to Jamaica Carnival.
Or some scammers I found on ticket card no go. I found no money me out and I found a young girl.
I think it really, this year feels very reminiscent of Trinidad Carnival, which obviously is where we're kind of getting inspiration from. I guess some of them definitely can be a little on the steeper side, especially because we know there are so many. So when you build it all together, it ends up being a lot. I can't lie.
In between the music, lines for food stretch from booths and photo ops. Miss Beckford says it's the third staging and each year sees an increase in turnout.
They don't all work a 9-to-5. Uptown ting.
They don't all work a 9-to-5 uptown thing. Yeah, enough of these people I think from overseas too. So uptown people them do if they don't work 9-to-5. They only have corporate jobs or something.
And we know that it's post-Melissa and there is a lot of drainage financially in the economy. But, you know, as the government has indicated, we have to put some investment in the economy and the entertainment industry.
You're nonsense. And the government say we have to put some investment back into the economy. Easily brainwash. Something wrong with the brain. You say brainwash, our brain need for reset.
Industry has always done that. Every single time a situation happens, whether natural disaster or otherwise, it's the entertainment industry that steps in and actually provides some relief as it relates to having pleasurable experiences while investing into the economy.
Romano Lion, TVJ News.
Yeah, we do call out the brainwash over here too. I'm not a government brainwash person.
The St. James Police say they are seeing an increase in the number of entertainment events in the parish and are encouraging promoters to apply for the necessary party permits. Head of the division, Senior Superintendent Aaron Samuels, says he recognizes that the local economy keeps the communities alive. 5 months after Hurricane Melissa, there are
people just dance away, they struggle nowadays. Alright, then they say, fuck it. Shit hard, I'm just gonna get to look for fun or whatever happen. Like that, most Jamaicans are live off, alright?
signs of recovery in the entertainment industry.
There are cases where persons may apply, especially for the larger events, an extension to the Ministry of Culture.
Shout out to Black Barbie in the chat.
That is granted, we may, note what I said, we may give the approval to go beyond that based on recommendation, intelligence, etc.
I'm just kidding.
So that is where it is in terms of timings.
SSP Samuels says the police must be aware of the events in order to properly allocate resources in the case of an emergency. As at April 4, St. James has recorded 18 murders, one more than the similar period last year. SSP Samuels warns that criminals may use events to launch attacks, and without proper notification from the police, it makes their response to incidents difficult.
Assist persons who want to
crime back up,
keep their events, looking at the safety and security.
Been I tell people say only reason why crime was down in Jamaica because most of them criminal when the US border did open, most of them did a walk through the border and come to US. Only reason why crime was down.
Security in mind, we want to ensure
because the killer them left.
That persons who are so affected by Hurricane Melissa and may want to put on events, we are trying our best to facilitate these by ensuring that they go through the correct channel, through the municipal corporation and others. So please encourage persons that if they are keeping events, apply for the events. We don't want them to keep illegal events because these give rise to incidents.
How fast is it? Because some of the process so damn slow. People can't wait for us to put on nothing. 21st century police station still use book and pencil in a computer for all like police station and police them link up and can share information. Instead of the book and pencil in a 2020 and them make $1 billion US a 3 month for tourism. Something wrong with this government, yeah?
But as best as possible, we are trying to facilitate the events that are being held.
How long I've been streaming? Damn, only 44 minutes. Shit, I feel like maybe I've been streaming for 2 hours.
Black Barbie 6748 says, "Let them party day and night because the war is still happening. AD food prices will get higher. Let's see who can keep up with Joneses."
What am I call when hungry? It broke people them way keep up with the Joneses. What am I gonna call when hungry like? Vendors want to return.
Black Barbie 6748 says, "LOL."
Oh shit, see that to Barbie, look here. US war impact on agriculture. Let's see what's going on.
Welcome back to Primetime News.
Special welcome to folks on OneSpotMedia.com.
Up first this evening.
No, welcome to Yaad Vibez. We're taking your shit and we're playing it. And giving it a spin and give it more vibes. So you see, we're poor man, we make money off a billionaire them.
CARICOM is urging Caribbean governments to coordinate efforts to address the potential fallout in food and agriculture systems due to the ongoing tension in the Middle East.
Concerns are being raised about.
Why am I thinking a jug? Hold on. Make sure it says stream healthy. Okay. Stream running smooth. So why this video slow
The
down?
challenges farmers may
Black Barbie
face.
6748 says, I just do a small portion of my pay to assist with farming and open my own pantry at home.
Oh, nice. That's a good idea. Where you farm? What kind of things you farming?
Due to sharp increases in the price of fertilizer.
At the United Nations Forum today, CARICOM said a drought response matrix has been formulated to assist Caribbean governments mitigate the effects.
The forum was hosted by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations Friday afternoon, despite an agreement by the United States and Iran for a 2-week ceasefire in the tensions in the Middle East.
Yeah, everything Trump says 2 weeks, man. You gotta know. Uncle Donald already said, yo, within 2 weeks. You know, 2 weeks is sound too long and it not sound too short. You have to understand Trump psychology. 2 weeks don't mean shit.
Black Barbie 6748 says, pepper, lettuce, banana, ackee, etc.
Oh, cool. Ackee was my favorite dish. That's nice. Find some peas too.
A great level of uncertainty among Latin American and Caribbean leaders about the impacts of the war. And so they convened for an online forum to discuss the way forward.
The situation.
Come on, Jamaica, me I come beg you some grocery for your farm here.
Calls for.
Yeah, me I come broke with the economy, so me beg you 2 bananas, you better
Black
show
Barbie
up.
6748 says, yes, Uncle T is unpredictable.
Yeah.
Black
a
Barbie
coordinated strategy,
6748 says,
and this is
no.
absolutely
Black Barbie ain't sharing shit.
essential. The CARICOM region has formulated a draft response matrix to seek to mitigate the projected fallout and challenges to food security.
Assistant Secretary General of CARICOM, Dr. Wendell Samuels, said the draft mitigation plan will be presented to agriculture ministers across the region for their consideration. It comes as the Strait of Hormuz.
Well on, Barbie. Didn't the government give in like assistance and have grants for people who want to do farming? Remember do a video on that one time in our we did watch it just like me I watched this. Where they have grants for local farmers to get money. You want to go into farming.
The main shipping channel for 20% of the world's oil supply and about 30% of global fertilizer remain closed despite the ceasefire. In some countries, fertilizer costs have increased by as much as 50%. Locally, prices have increased to about
Hopefully Jamaica can do organic farming and not use too much fertilizer.
10%.
Short-term mitigation must include prioritizing strategic crops and promoting alternative or organic inputs where feasible.
The strategic plan by CARICOM will also look at food security on a whole, as a fallout in fertilizer distribution is projected to reduce agricultural yields.
Governments may need to rely on well-targeted food subsidies, cash transfers, and school feeding programs to protect the most vulnerable. However, the extent of these interventions are severely limited by the member states' dearth of fiscal space and elevated public debt levels.
CARICOM stressed that the region is among the most vulnerable to the effects of the war, and leaders have to coordinate efforts in order to prevent serious economical challenges.
For CARICOM economies with limited storage and
if people in Jamaica, let's say, have them solar system set up, and you have your farm in a go on, you think nobody should, Jamaica shouldn't give a fuck about no war and it shouldn't affect you? If you can go in your backyard, go dig up your yam, go dig up your onion, your pepper, whether you eat meat and you have your fowl on your back and your egg, where you care about what going on in Iraq and US and whatnot?
just-in-time import systems, these disruptions can rapidly translate into shortages and price instability. Immediate coordination around essential imports is required, while medium-term solutions must include regional shipping arrangements and regional strategic reserves.
Okay. Yeah, here fertilizer, everything will go up. They're blaming it on the war. Yo, look again, flood. Flood everywhere in Jamaica. Where vendor they must say so.
Things took a dramatic turn today after an enforcement team from the St. James Municipal Corporation attempted to remove
We'll go back to the Carnival, but we never see time this so early. We're going to run through some of them news here. Yeah, like people in the Diaspora, England and whatnot. Yeah, we'll get some quick hitter in news to see what's going on the island, you know. So when you show up in a Jamaica and hit by no surprise, you already know what's going on. We'll break it down with common sense over here.
vendors who've been selling on the streets. Yannick Williams tells us more.
And again, we have a smart audience, people who help keep you in line, give you information. So yeah, this is what we're trying to build. Yaad Vibes. Built by Yaadis for Yaadis.
Become a work, I want to become. All of the metro them now preppers.
We have so much masculine energy, mama.
They have machete, they have knife, they have sword. How are they come? So when me left my yard, me have to tell my
Damn, how could a man deal with this every day, man? Shit. Imagine you have to go into somebody like this every day.
She belongs to the streets.
Man.
them pray for me, because I want me to go.
For months now, these vendors have been selling along the roadside after Hurricane Melissa left the Charles Garden market damaged and unfit for business. But their presence outside has created new problems, with business operators complaining that entrances are being blocked and the customers are being driven away.
I'm willing to go inside the market, but the market not ready yet. Plenty.
How the hours that end up with the same people here we are running out? Wouldn't if you say if this year or this term JLP in a power and the market still look the same way for the last 4 years, enough you say enough changing the vote and stop blood clot be really just to one party. You know that when we start blaming them people here.
Problem in the market not ready yet.
So you say you want to stay on the road and say?
Me there how much here? Stay on the road. If me stay on the road, me comfortable. Better than stay in the car bacteria. Last.
But you vote for the same shit every fucking year.
See me sick.
The municipal corporation gave the vendors a time.
The same people here jump out about show, me a power, me a show.
Line to return to the market after minor repairs were done. At a recent meeting, there was also a promise that more work will be carried out once this.
Yeah. Promises are comfort to a fool. That's all they go, no promise. Oh, Jamaica import grape from Peru, you know. Grape are selling in the market, American apple.
Disbursements are made by the insurance company.
Never know them selling in a regular market now. I think I did only supermarket.
But the vendors have refused to adhere, and when the enforcement officers began to seize goods being sold on the streets, things took an ugly turn.
This morning, we are intensifying the operation that we rolled out over a week now.
Richard Vernon Montego Bay, yeah.
And we gradually encourage vendors to go inside of the market. We were not confiscating goods, but they tested the system and we had to confiscate.
People them plant and grow their food for much months away and if they sell on a bitch ass nigga, no better not take up the people them things.
Now this morning,
but then I fix the market.
One vendor stripped naked to start the demonstration, saying that she's going to block the road and it was encouraging others to block the road. Went as far as to purchase gasoline, gassed one of the municipal units and was about to light it when she was stopped in her tracks.
But when I say if you commit no crime, no peaceful protest.
Bay Mayor Richard Vernon says shop rentals are currently set at $1,500 per week, but there is an outstanding
$1,500 per week, so $6,000 a month. Them people have to pay for shop. They might get good bathroom. Look on the place I stay.
balance of 30 million owed, as vendors have refused to pay the agreed fees needed to sustain the market.
Why would you pay when it look like this? You don't have a good road if you go in the market. You dirty, no style, in the 21st century, we want to make more billions from tourism. Come on, man.
We do not have the money to do
Where the fucking money going then, sir?
the complete rehabilitation of the market facility immediately, but we will do so gradually. And the agreement between the St. James and Small Corporation and the vendors at the time is that we would continue to utilize the market facility while we fix the issues that they have inside.
But the vendors are pushing back.
Is it just me or something wrong with Wagwan? Wait, black girl.
This vendor travels weekly from St. Elizabeth, but says the market is still unsafe, lacks proper bathroom facilities, and is not properly cleaned.
Yeah. 6,000 a month. Let's say them have 1,000 vendor pass through this. That was $6.6 million. Let's say 500 vendor. Still 3 million a month. 250 vendor. Still 3.6 million. Like,
when
where money
I
go?
come here on Wednesday night, me forget my bath daily. Me can't get no bath. Me have to buy water, jug water, and wait till night to bathe on my butt.
Yeah, you mentioned now washing pokey outside and behind some local wall or something.
A bathroom in there, it closed. You cannot bathe. The next bathroom you're supposed to go and use the bathroom, it closed from 4 o'clock. Maggot, and you're not cleaning market, they're not cleaning, because lock you up.
In the meantime, the mayor says enforcement will continue. Yannick Williams, TVJ News.
Shit crazy. So government something else. What else interested we can use to keep up with what's going on on the island? PNP not happy that boys are being used. That schools are being used as shelters. All right, let's hear everything.
And the opposition spokesman on education, Damien Crawford, has raised concerns about the continued housing of adults.
If you can, Yaad, hit up the like button, get more people in the algorithm. If you have a discussion, don't be scared to get in the comment section. Oh, with that being said, let's check the poll. All right, 67% say what best describe Jamaica right now. 67% say it's complicated. 33% say reality is getting worse. Okay.
Adults in primary and secondary schools nearly 6 months after Hurricane Melissa. For him, this situation represents a severe failure of post-disaster recovery planning and a breach of the state's duty of care to its children. In a statement, he says he notes with grave concern that while fewer than 100 individuals remain displaced, the learning environment and physical safety of over 4,000 students are being compromised daily. Mr. Crawford argues that this is no longer an emergency response issue, but a breakdown in the execution of basic post-disaster responsibilities, given what he describes as a manageable number.
Yeah, too much money come through Jamaica for people still in a shelter.
Of individuals remaining in shelters. He feels the government must provide rental support or relocate the hurricane victims to alternative facilities. He's also suggesting the utilization of modular housing or manage temporary units such as tents.
Where Chinese house everyone not talk about.
In non-school areas. The government has announced a new deadline of May 8 for the relocation of persons currently living in school-based shelters. The mother of a...
You see all them charity there, we in Jamaica where help this and help that. Whoever run them charity there for the money pocket going on. Reggae girls for What else? Man, I kill people over 7,500.
A man is dead following a brutal attack in Cobbler, Manchester last night. It is reported that a dispute over $7,500 escalated into a brawl which left the man dead and 3 people in hospital with chop wounds. 4 people, 3 males and 1 female, are in custody following the incident.
We encourage persons like these, that when we have these disputes, find persons within the communities to reach out to, right? Because certainly it does not have to end with violence or death. You know, this is, in our term, monkey money that was owed. And now 3 people are nursing chop wounds and 1 person is in the morgue from that. So we are encouraging persons to find amicable ways to treat.
Jamaica can't talk about them problem again. We have to just jump to violence right away. Eh? And them, what you call it? Trap dance hall or trap hall in a years old. So I preach murder every day. You know, surprising. Okay, what else we got before we go on to the Carnival? Accident, I want next thing I take over people. Why Manchester look hot?
April has started on a troubling note as road safety concerns continue to affect the island. This, according to Vice.
Yo, why people feel like you need in Jamaica so as them getting in a car and just feel the need to start step on the gas? Anybody else notice that? As soon as they get in a car with a man, is that you just want to step in a blood clot car? In a gas?
Chairman of the National Road Safety Council, Dr. Lucian Jones. 3 people, including 2 passengers and a taxi driver, are in hospital at Princess Margaret Hospital after a crash in Mount George about 11 a.m. Reports say the taxi driver stopped to let off a passenger on the right side of the road. While moving back to the left, the vehicle was hit by another motorist. In another incident, 1 man is dead after a crash along Lumsden Crescent in
You have to be careful how you get in a car in Jamaica too.
Spanish Town, St. Catherine. He has been identified as Conroy Williams. According to reports, he lost control of his car and crashed into a utility pole. He was taken to Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Vice Chairman of the Road Safety Council, Dr. Lucian Jones, says while fatalities are down, road safety is still a major issue.
January to March has started out very badly in respect of road safety. This has already, on day 9 persons have died on the nation's roads, thus tracking 1 per day, including the 5 who died over the Easter weekend. This has resulted in 71.
When I murder a car crash, I take out the people in Jamaica.
Road deaths for the year. A troubling development when we consider that only 17 persons died for the entire month of March. Therefore, we need to go back to basics, encourage and enforce safe speeds and safe road users who buckle up in both front and back seats, and motorcyclists who wear an approved helmet.
MP for Western Hanover, Heather Miller, says some of her constituents who were impacted by Hurricane Melissa are yet to benefit from government initiatives like the Roofs program because they haven't been assessed. Yannick Williams reports.
The government says disbursements under the Roofs program now exceeds 8.8 billion Jamaican dollars. While
8.8 billion Jamaican dollars. Gotta find out what that equals.
While some hurricane victims continue to benefit from the disbursements, there are others who are yet to be assessed. Member of Parliament for Western Hanover, Heather Miller, is raising questions about the process.
The assessment process, I believe, is incomplete based on the feedback I've been getting from communities. One, it's incomplete because there are some areas that are yet to be assessed. There are areas that have been assessed, but they have not received any.
So 55 million US. Running after 56 million US. Gone to roofing. Anybody believe that shit? Fuck out of here. The man in Crony don't take like $40 million out of that.
Assistance at all. And when they reach out to the Ministry of Labor office in Hanover, they are not getting any information, or the information they're getting is that they can't assist.
So man, like corruption.
Their names are not on the list. And so it raises concerns. It raises serious concerns for me.
Yes, mama, you have to. But we already know what it is. If you go back to we live stream them, even why Melissa did that go on, they tell us that them things ain't gonna happen. I already said, me know I'm say I told you so, but I did say it. What before his time, during his time, he said them shit that did gonna happen.
About the credibility of the program.
And to support hurricane victims in the constituency, she's had to get creative. With the cost of building material high, this resident was gifted a container home.
Melissa has done a terrible damage to my house. Flat, everything was breaking up. Everything, bed, stove, everything. Everything flat. I didn't have a home.
She says after the passage of Hurricane Melissa, she was left with only one mattress and a pile of rubble. And battling with diabetes, poor circulation, and an eye condition, she's struggling.
Too much I go on, woman, you have to take care of your health and them too much KFC or sugary stuff.
I was lost. I was like, you know, but I give God thanks, and thanks for the MP and all the members and the...
Thanks to MP. Thanks to the people who donate, mama. Thanks to no MP and trick, like they do nothing.
The community citizens for their help. And I appreciate it. I am overwhelmed for the house because I pray night and day for someone to come and assist, and you know, so I'm grateful. I am grateful.
In the meantime, Ms. Miller says the initiative is part of a broader effort to assist vulnerable residents impacted by the hurricane.
Most of them hurricane relief fund money I get eat out. Politicians don't run through, you buy new Benz and new house update. I look for pay down for a new house in Florida. Yeah, that's where money gone.
Note that while recovery is ongoing, ensuring families have safe and secure housing remains a top priority. Yannick Williams, TVJ News.
It's time for a break. Stay with us, more stories when we return.
Because Jamaican people realize that politicians do that for them better than life will be.
For the Business Minute.
And medication as global supply disruptions begin to take effect.
See, there if you depend on pill and medicine, it will go up.
She also encouraged strategies such as carpooling, bulk buying, and shopping at farmers market to help.
Nobody not trust nobody to get in care like that about carpooling.
Stretch.
You see, Jamaica, there's a copy and paste everything from America back in Jamaica. Copy what go in America, paste in Jamaica. Copy paste.
Drinking disposable incomes.
You don't know then they rob up most of their money because of Hurricane Katrina. Remember that big hurricane in the US? The mash up where was it? Louisiana. So them rob up all of them money there. I see them tactics Jamaica them do it Melissa.
Already under pressure from the crisis and the impact of Hurricane Melissa. Further afield, Madagascar has declared a 2-week nation imports from
over reported attacks in Lebanon. This
Hurricane Melissa gonna be the great Jamaican donation robbery. But who did have to investigate and find anything? They flood everywhere. Yeah, make billions of dollars and flood everywhere.
Welcome back. Continuing the news. The roads in some communities in St. Elizabeth are now in tatters after weeks of heavy rain. It sparked fears as rains continue, even as NSWMA teams were...
For the people them who are listen, whether they listen live or listen by the replay, would you go back to live in Jamaica? And I'd love to see answers them.
To clear blocked roadways. Krista Campbell has this TVJ News follow-up.
We were flooded out yesterday. Water came into the building, and you can see the debris and everything. It was terrible yesterday.
That road, if the rain fall one more day, no car can go out, no car can come in. Further up, that road cut off from yesterday. No car can come down. So we have a problem around here.
The images are telling. Flood rain said to be pelting northwestern St. Elizabeth communities every day from mid-February up to today have disfigured roads, inundated yards, blocked access to shops and other businesses across the constituency.
Dry harbour that is flooded now. The road leading to Carisbrook.
Sometimes a drainage cleaning now go on or what it is. Why is more flooding in Jamaica and all over the island?
From Lacovia, that one is impossible as we speak. The Holland Mountain Road as well is impossible. And the Lacovia.
Yeah, if you might know you're going to Jamaica, you can get fucking trapped by water.
To Burn Savannah as well, that road too is impossible. The workmen are currently working on that one to have it cleared.
At a section of the Lacovia to Burnt Savannah Main Road, a literal facelift has left the water pipeline exposed and the fence of a nearby property hanging by a thread. The Member of Parliament says he's working with the National Works Agency to have the roads cleared as soon as possible, but there's concern about lives and property as the rains persist.
When you have the heavy rains, then you know you have debris coming down, you have a whole lot of silt, and as such, some of the drains would need to now be cleaned again.
Anybody can walk in and just drop off in there and they die at the same time. We need proper road infrastructure.
You don't live in a tourist area, missus, you fuck. So this is a governmental look on it. Tourism area where coastal go carry trip for all inclusive. Them the road alone for good.
The Lacovia Bridge need proper road infrastructure.
So the water is coming from up the hill.
Yaad Vibez says, "Welcome to Unfiltered Common Sense Live."
Of the
yes, welcome.
Estate property. So I don't know if they could make a
new yard is
channel the water somewhere else. I don't know. Because if the water keep coming here, we can't live here, and this is where I call home.
Yo, this is crazy how people just get displaced by flooding.
I don't have anywhere else to go. And I've been living here from I was a child, and now I'm 63 years old.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
That shit is crazy. We see one whole lot more flooding. Hold on. We gotta watch them flood video. Let's watch them flood video. The one there did St. Elizabeth. You know we see some other flooding. The one here again. Oh, this is St. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
That road.
Oh, I see one we just watch. Alright. No, we see some other flooding videos. When they in a Portland somewhere. This one about swimming. Kid dead in a tank. Where the floods at? Where the floods at? The flood them there, see there? Why there's so much flooding? Alright, my G.
Again pointed to persistent drainage issues in Thomas. Heavy overnight rain has resulted in severe flooding in Port Morant, St. Thomas. Several areas have been inundated with cars and homes left almost completely underwater. Residents have once again pointed to persistent drainage issues in the parish, calling for urgent intervention.
You're supposed to put in a bigger culvert where all people can walk on without not touch it up. Nothing no go so. So I feel them fuck.
Tell them OG.
Yeah, man. I pay foolishness them a do, and when the people them a talk to them, they don't want to take no telling from them.
Where people still have vote for them, brother.
They know, then they up the start turn fool, they don't know what them a do.
I force this excuse still.
You see it? It's like this is crazy everywhere Jamaica does a flood.
If them something
Well, I guess say a wise man build him house on a hill, so you plan to build a house in Jamaica, you better find a hilltop.
Well, did I worse. Right now the Chinese place up is a flood out. The whole water run.
The Chinese man gonna be alright, don't worry about him.
In the meantime, Counsel for the Port Moran Division, Dinsale Smith, acknowledged the challenges and
So anybody have any socks if you know say I walk in a flood water.
reiterated the need for improved infrastructure.
That is that Port Moran, with all the work that is being done, has become a bottleneck where it seems as if all the water flow right through. Roadworks were done, are still being done, adjustments are being made, but it seems as if everything is to naught in terms of the benefit. If you look on right now, I'm standing in more than a foot of deep water right at the gateway of the compound, and behind me you will see the cars. The vehicles are almost practically underwater, and this is not the deepest place around here. It's just that it's closest to where I'm being interviewed.
This shit is crazy.
They can easily remove the drums, empty the drum, and move along quickly.
Coming up in this evening's health report.
On Saturday, as the aircraft approached John F. Kennedy International Airport, prompting medical personnel to meet the plane upon landing. While the airline confirmed the birth as a medical event handled by crew according to protocol, immigration attorney Brad Bernstein said the legal implications
Didn't they say you can't fly after you're a certain amount of months pregnant? Oh, go on.
could be far more complex. According to Bernstein, the baby's citizenship depends entirely on where the aircraft was located at the precise moment of delivery. If the birth occurred within United States airspace, the child would automatically qualify for U.S. citizenship under the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution. However,
They say, yo, it depends on what part of the year the baby are born. Then can be U.S. citizen. This is crazy.
if the birth happened outside U.S. airspace even minutes earlier, the child would not be entitled to automatic citizenship despite landing in New York. Despite these complexities,
Trump gonna be like, nope. Send it back to Jamaica. You ain't no American, man.
the birth is expected to be officially recorded in New York. U.S. President Donald Trump says
All right, Trump. That one is citizen Trump. You can't do nothing.
he agrees to a proposed 2-week ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran if shipping traffic is allowed to move through the Strait of Hormuz.
Okay. Where we at? We are gonna go back to the Carnival. Hey.
Look left, look right, and what you go see is
Nobody clap me stream with your copyright strike.
Very, very special. Because from April 12 to 19, St. Andrew Technical High will be doing amazing things.
Yeah.
Yes,
so we're going to be
indeed.
talking to them a bit later.
We're going to be talking to them
Bag of things
little bit. Listen to me. It's agonized.
Hey, ladies with... All right. So first things first.
What is this?
Have you guys ever witnessed or experienced a situation, right? We're talking about partying responsibly. Have you guys ever witnessed a situation in a party where
Come on, man, get the fucking question out, man.
highlighted the importance of safety? I don't know if it's
Responsible.
being responsible.
When you're
You
partying,
saw
yeah.
something in the crowd, while the revelers are doing them thing, and you say like, yo, that not too safe, You say, yeah, you guys, you don't know, man.
Nobody cares, man. Niggas be jumping out a treetop. I jump on gear, I throw them on car and they promote it for years. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I feel like you see that every single year.
Every year.
Yeah, it's always the same
But all them Jamaican guys that look so zesty.
Why are you gay?
story. Somebody's probably drunk. lost the friends, somebody trying to pull them one away. You have to intervene. You don't know the person from the way, but clearly they're not in their right mind. So, y'all.
So the Jamaican doctor them look now. Nose ring, bag of piercing. No say it's crazy bitches.
Every single year, every year. That's a problem.
How long have you been on the party scene?
Well, Carnival specifically, for me, 2019.
Okay.
Hold on, me have a tag for you. Hold on. These type of woman, with my doctor.
She belongs to the streets.
Yes.
What about you?
Yeah.
I've been on the party scene at Carnival since 2018. Yeah.
Also,
we're seasoned.
Okay.
Yeah. We know on a season. Yeah.
She belongs to the streets.
People run out there chatting now, hear the truth.
I'm not going to tell you when my first party excursion was, as in the Carnival thing, but one thing that I did that I regret, it wasn't a good experience for me. Why? Because I got up really early in the morning and got my makeup done because, you know, you have to look good.
Surroundings and between...
Anytime you're ready, sir. Take your time.
It's not about the Carnival, man. Alright, that's it for TVJ for now. Where is the Carnival vibes? I want to see what I'm going. Let's see side through the gimmicks of the Carnival. Meanwhile, I have flooding Aguan, red black. I put Jamaica right. I like me junk. Excuse me. Alright, this is somebody here. Let's see Madness live, somebody live stream. I am living my life, alright. Alright, internet stuff, we go back to that one. So 500 US a costume. Let's see where I'm going. A madman this hour. I mean, nah, man, full of beer. Why Jamaica smell alcoholic, by the way? Every look a young youth, what we see there, yo, them look old, like 20-year-old youth look like them in them 40s. 40-year-olds look like them in them 50s. So for 500 US a costume, who make all of them the money there? Most of them get this one go show off them BBL.
I want to see all that should access. Pull up in that shoulder green.
Let's just face it, this is just a place for hoe to be hoes, man. They could publicly be hoes. This is what this is. All these vested niggas here too. Like, man.
Why are you gay?
So at 500 a costume if 1,000 people, if 2,000 people there, what at 1 million US. I'm sure this is a lot more than 1,000 people. So who's making all the carnival money from this destruction? Yeah, some of them women are not ashamed now. She not no shame, right? Already is what they do is, well, I'm not body shaming. Okay. Cheeks everywhere. All you can eat cheeks. I hope the music kind of copyright strike me. Says it starts show ass cheeks on the camera, more people jump in. A bunch of horny man probably now. Hit the like button, get in more people in the stream. Yeah, no one want to jump out. Yeah, we're there. We'll just review what going on with the Jamaican Carnival, if a nonsense or if it makes sense, or it's just a distraction from the real issues them we are going to Jamaica. Policeman, them a try see if they can bag something for you night too. Watch him be a teeth, you know? Them a sitting there, the policeman watching. Be a teeth. I'm going to skip past it by mistake. Damn, I didn't want to see my motherfucker teeth them. Sure, all 52. Get them a take picture. Like this was an ass parade. Is Jamaican Carnival lit? Is it the place to be? Have you ever been there? I'm here in a comment. Is the 500 US a costume worth it? Guess it's like going to the beach, right? Like a bikini. Oh no, who am I? Get that zesty fish out of here, man. Why these gay niggas always have to do most more than the woman them, eh? Why?
Why are you gay?
They always have to extra and just do most. Man.
Are you craving for attention or recognition?
Yo, that's the motherfucker always just finding frame. Why you always have in a camera frame or this guy just like camera frame? Shit look like chaos, huh? I don't know if I can deal with the macro again. Let's see if this dude live again. Right? Let's see what go on live. Okay, brother, you need Starlink or something. It's a girl athlete. Quite rude boy full of money. Yeah, bicycle career, so.
Everybody hands up, up, up. Turn it up. Everybody was saying, wave it in here. Wave.
Boy, you can't just smell a musk in the atmosphere just by looking at them scene, yeah. Who the fuck are these? Are some new Jamaican sensation, man? Yeah. culture gone. Why did it take over with Jamaican culture? Go check out the video today. Did they steal our culture? Me better bring up it. If you're interested, go watch the video today. Yo. Why I take become a star on a show? This was when Jamaica was nice. Who danced the Dunce Check? When you hear Dunce Check on the nonsense song they are playing at the party? Yeah? Are they bringing the cultures to the masses, or are they just culture vultures?
Jaheim says, Jamaica is not a carnival country.
Yeah, you're supposed to be Trinidad, right? Big up yourself, Jaheim. Oh, go on. White people, I start show them take over our culture. Alright, the brother your Wi-Fi still a fuck up. Five hours ago.
We have come to Bacchanal Jovert 2020.
I want to hear the music. I want to hear the rock crowd. Cartel did their Carnival.
So big up everybody in America.
Like a cartel friends they run out, eh? You only last year. They tell them say Freedom Street did flop. Wanna see never keep back, but never want believe me when I argue with me in I chat. Freedom Street was a flop. That's why they never keep it back.
So we have to dig him up. Dig up.
Jamaica this? Anybody know where's this makeup place? Was it Jamaica?
What are the people? Just give us space here, look. Yeah, but do sell out the friend no matter what.
Arena thing now record them have to put him back in our club. Sorry.
Tina, bring up yourself. You hear that? Eh? Where's the mic, bro? Yes. Well, that's what are the people? Just give us space here, look. Yeah, but do that. Yes, and I always said that. She might be a bomb buckler and I tell them no.
I push street vibes around pound, but him I drink Ace of Spade. Just saying Mr. Pint out the bullshit.
No matter what you do, put Candy in mix. We are one of us. and liquor. You running in the crowd. Alright. Pick it. Alright. Do your thing with you. Before we get to
Yeah, king of your dancer in our club.
ladies and roll boss. Hold on.
Alright, I don't know where that makeup place is. Cartel abandoned in Jamaica. I think every day would handle better if they don't have music, but what do I know? That one out of song. Guyana. So when I'm every day, all pop stars stole Jamaica's sound and nobody stop them. You can go watch that in your spare time. Tell me what you think. 8 minutes ago. Alright, when Ali said and done it like this Carnival thing is just a big distraction, and whoever selling this costume, they're the one making the money. The all-inclusive hotels and the airlines, and then the people are back to the sad reality when the holiday done. So, as usual, this was another episode of Unfiltered Common Sense and the Yaad Vibez channel, and I am Germs. Respect for y'all who passed through, whoever subscribe, whoever hit the like button. Your attention was much appreciated, you know. Yeah, this was just another soft episode, nothing too hard, you know. Take a look at time. Get back up to speed and get back in the frame. So peace, big up yourself again, wherever you're watching from.